Chelsea, and this is my husband Leon, and today we are going to be doing the literary lovers tag. So this was a tag created by Bookish Babbles, and our dating anniversary is actually this Saturday, April 25th, and so I thought, not him, me, thought this would be the perfect time to do this tag. We have questions that are very similar to like the boyfriend tag that I know we did like 3 years ago almost. 2 years, almost 3 years on this channel. It was like one of the very first videos I did. But these questions are going to be more bookish related. So it definitely fits a booktube channel. We have not really looked at these questions at all yet, so this is going to be definitely... Why do you always do this? Bringing the dog in. So our answers will be more spontaneous, I guess I want to say, just based on the fact that we haven't really thought about what we're going to tell you guys. Yeah. So we're just going to get right into it here. The first one is, Bella and Edward had an interesting meeting. When the lion fell in love with the lamb, share the story of how you met. It's from Twilight.
Okay. Oh, okay.
They're bookish related things, I know.
Okay.
He hasn't probably read many of these, and there's some that I know I haven't read either.
I know the names, but...
Yes. So, the story of how we met. Do you want to say, or do I want to say?
You say.
Okay. So, we actually met on a dating app, which I know some people look down upon, but I feel like it's probably more common nowadays than not. Yeah. But we started talking on OkCupid, and then on April 25th of 5 years ago, we had our first date at a sushi restaurant. So yeah, it was just online dating.
Yeah.
So obviously. Yeah. Okay, the second one we have here is, Rhysand taught Feyra how to read. What is something you learned from each other? What did you learn from me that's making you laugh?
Learned how to take care of pets. No.
Well, okay. I learned how to use chopsticks properly. I semi-knew how to use them before I met you. However, apparently it was not quite right. And now his family even says when I use chopsticks, it looks exactly like how he uses chopsticks. So, like a pro. So what have you learned from me? So,
one thing I learned is how to say oven instead of oven.
Yeah, apparently I'm assuming Mandarin, but maybe also Cantonese, or just in general, their vowels are slightly different than ours, and so a lot of the O's are more like O, but oven is like a shorter vowel sound, I think it is. It's oven. And so yeah, when I first met him, oven especially was something that he said as oven. And I'm sure there's a couple other ones, but it was just like, just slightly off.
Pilot.
Yeah. Pilot?
I said pilot.
Oh, okay, just like little things like that. Just the vowels are different. I know I definitely struggle with the vowels in Mandarin and everything too. Making sure I have the right O's or... Well, like names and stuff, you know how like some people are like, it's like W-A-N-G, but it's not Wang. It's...
Wang.
See? Yeah. Cassian and Nesta have a love-hate relationship. What is something the other person does that you hate?
Eating on bed.
You don't like it when I eat in bed?
Just crumbs and you have to...
I feel like I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you don't usually do that.
No. But once I became pregnant and everything, yes, I definitely did eat in bed a lot.
Yeah.
I hate that you take like an hour to poop. He takes his phone into the bathroom and he takes forever. But I think that's a guy thing.
Yeah.
Because I think every single guy that I know, like my brother, my brother-in-law, like everything. I think everybody.
It's the same thing that you have a book or a magazine in the bathroom.
I don't take anything in the bathroom
Not
with
you,
me.
but people in general.
Yes, I guess that is true. Yeah. Private time. He's laughing too. Yeah. You do shh. Oh, your mom's watching him and she told him to shush. Hermione and Ron have different skill sets. What skills do you have that the other person doesn't?
I? Ski.
That's very true. I'm not a sporty person and I do not know how to ski. What do I have that you don't?
Oh, a lot.
A lot? Because right now I'm just thinking that you're a better cook than I am.
Crochet, craft, an organized book in an alphabetical way.
You can alphabetize if you want. So I guess, yeah, just based on things that he's slyly whispering in my ear, I do know how to crochet. And he doesn't know how to do that. He was trying to tell me some other things that he could do if he wanted, but he does not know how to crochet. I even crocheted Presley's baby blanket when I was pregnant, so definitely something I can do. Aelin said to Rowen, I claim you to whatever end. Name something that used to bother you about the other person and doesn't anymore. So for me personally, it's gonna be that he used to hog all the covers and try to cuddle in the middle of the night. Because he is a very hot-natured person, as in he radiates heat. And I am very much a person that would prefer to be cold. So the reason I don't hate it anymore though is because we don't do that. He has his own set of comforters and I have my own set. And we sleep on the opposite sides of the bed with a baby in the middle now. So
basically the same thing. I mean, the AC is so cold. And then
that
I
is
have to hoard
true.
all the blankets. And I'm cool with it now.
So the exact same issue, but we have found a solution. I keep it cold in the house and he gets like 5 blankets. Oh, another animal. Poor Eliza. Clary and Jace's relationship was originally taboo. What are some challenges that you faced as a couple?
Like what?
I don't know. Challenges. I can't think of any. Have we had any issues that we've had to overcome? And it's not, I would assume it's not between us, because we haven't really had that either, but like
No,
even out in
like,
society or anything, I don't. My family loved him instantly. So
is my family.
obviously they've been with us since November.
Yeah.
So I can't think of any.
No.
I think we're gonna have to just say we don't have anything for this.
Nothing major. Maybe little things that we don't really care
that we
about.
can't remember? Because I can't think of anything. Mia and Trick. Doesn't even have anything about them. I don't know who these are. I don't know. What is something you love about each other but never talk about? Probably that he's very, very patient. Because I am definitely somebody that has lots of plans and goals and everything. But I'm not necessarily Eliza. Because I'm definitely somebody that has like plans and goals and everything, but I don't know if it's necessarily a mix of that I procrastinate or I'm semi-lazy, but like I'm in charge of the laundry most days and it's been in the baskets for like 2 weeks. I haven't folded anything.
Just 2 weeks?
At least 2 weeks. And so I do want to say, I mean, it's not just the laundry, but like little things like that where I personally find something else more important, or I've been too busy and I forget about something. Like I'll start something and then forget about it. And he's very patient and understanding about, I'll get to it eventually.
Oh yeah, that's what I love about the goals and planning.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like things getting planned.
I'm definitely a planner.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm not very spontaneous.
Me neither.
No, that's true. But I usually take over the planning of like trips and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at the game.
Because you don't have to do it. Okay, Claire and Jamie Fraser. Their love defies time. What are some of your favorite past memories?
So many. Like,
I mean, yeah, we have 5 years of memories now.
yeah, a lot of things together. Like the trips.
Like our honeymoon, that
Yeah.
was really fun. We did like a 3-week trip all around the UK and Ireland.
Yeah. Basically all the driving around together, do stuff together.
Me singing really loudly in the car. Eliza, you're so naughty today. She just really wants to be in this video.
Okay. Alright.
Nesta and Cassian, who wears the pants in the relationship? At least he knows what this question means. I think, was it at our wedding? We did the like,
Yeah.
well, I can't remember what it was. The newlywed, sort of like the newlywed game where you answer questions without looking at each other, whether it's like me or him, and they asked this question and he had to be like,
Huh?
explain that to me. But no, it's me. Dorian and Selena, have you or will you ever read a book together? And if so, which one? I mean, okay, I don't know if we'll necessarily read a book together, but I know that there's a book series he wants me to read, which is that what it's called? It's the 3-body problem. It's Cheech Liu. And then I keep telling him that he should read Illuminae.
Okay.
He mostly reads in Chinese, so we don't really have any of those kind of books, but I feel like Illuminae, especially with the fact that it's more like dossiers and found footage and text messages, that it would fit, like, not fit, but it would be easier to sort of get into and read, even though it's not in his preferred reading language. And then we actually have the English versions of the 3-body problem, which was originally in Chinese. So I don't know if we would necessarily read them together, but it's stuff that we've read individually and sort of want the other person to get to eventually. Okay, and then we are at pop quiz time. A lover should always be attentive. These are all about books, and it does say on this thing that we both are supposed to answer the question. However, I know I have no idea what books he's reading because they're in Chinese on his phone. He should know a little bit more about me, which is why he's gonna answer these ones, because he does watch actually all of my videos. And more often than not, I go on rants to him about things that I'm reading. More often than not also bad books than good books, but he does get rants about the good books too. So, number 1, what is one of my favorite books?
The Cassandra Clare ones, Harry Potter, Oran High School Host Club.
He's just gonna name all of them, but yes, basically any of those would have counted. Number 2, who is one of my favorite book characters?
I know the books.
Okay. Do you, okay, you know the series and stuff. Let's go to one of the easier ones, Harry Potter. What is one of my favorite characters from Harry Potter? You can just look at the shelf behind me.
Wait.
Look at the shelf.
Hold on. Oh. Neville.
Neville's one of my favorites. I would have also, yeah, Hermione's okay. Fred and George is also an acceptable answer. Okay, number 3. What is a book that got me into reading? This would be like an older book.
Very old. I remember you talked about that once. Somewhere in the...
Yeah, it is a middle grade probably.
Yeah.
Do you need to go look and bring it over here?
Hold on a second.
So yes, this would count. This is the one like apparently he was thinking of. These are the newest covers of Artemis Fowl by Owen Colfer, but I first read this book when I was 11, and I don't have too many memories of books before like 5th or 6th grade, but this is definitely one of them that I read back then, and I remember loving, and then like reading more and more and more. So yes, that counts.
Okay.
Number 4, how many books have I read this month? I don't even know.
This month.
This month. So while he's thinking, I'm gonna check.
20?
20 this
Yes.
month? Not 20.
Okay.
I think I read like 20-ish last month. I have read 10 so far this month,
Only 10?
plus 1 DNF. I'm on my 11th.
No, it's almost the end of the month.
Yeah, but like I read like 20 something last month because I read like 12 volumes of a manga. He has high expectations for me. Okay, and then last question, what is one book I'm very excited to read? So something I haven't read yet, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
So he picked out Nevernight by J. Kristoff. This is true. This actually is the new Illumicrate version that came in with the God's Grave one as well. I actually just got these yesterday. And yes, I do want to read these. This is actually one of the same authors as Illumine. That one has 2 authors, this has 1. But this is an adult fantasy that is apparently really, really popular.
But I do remember this cover on your shelf.
Yeah, I have this one, but I had to buy 2 at the same time in order to get that one. I was missing number 2.
Okay.
So I've already had number 1. So now I have 2 copies of number 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that was the whole tag. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Enough fun. This is apparently what we were doing for our anniversary since we can't go out during social distancing. Yep. But I think we're also gonna make dinner tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Okay. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. I have videos up Mondays and Thursdays, so I will see you then. Bye.